Hello. Now, in this lesson, we're going to learn how to deal with these worksheets that we've been having to deal with here at the bottom. You notice we have several worksheets that we've used so far in this course, and I've been creating and deleting and renaming them a lot, but I want to have one lesson at least to kind of show you everything in one place so that you know how to deal with these sheets at the bottom. The first thing you need to know is that when you have a sheet, the easiest way to rename it, like this is called bar right now because I did have some bar graphs in here earlier, is you can just double click it. So just double click the title. Notice how it changes there. So I can change it to, instead of that, we'll just do 2013 sales and just hit enter. And that's how you rename the sheets. You just literally click on them, or you can right click. And when you right click, you have an option to rename it in the right click pop-up menu. To add a new sheet, all you have to do is hit this little plus button right there, and a new sheet will pop up, and it's going to try to name it for you. But of course, we just said, we can name it anything we want. So I'll go ahead and double click here, type Jason like that. If I can get my caps lock right, Jason like that. All right. Now, occasionally, when you get done with a sheet, maybe you're done with it, maybe it was temporary for you to test something out, and you're done with it and you want to delete it. The easiest way to delete it is to right click, and you'll have an option to delete that sheet. So when you do that, it's going to tell you, hey, when you if you delete this, there's no way you can undo it. And so you can just agree with it and dismiss it. Finally, when you create these sheets, you can rearrange them. You can literally click and drag this sheet. Notice we have a little triangle moving with us. You can drop it wherever you like. So if you forget to create, some employee database or whatever, and you want that in the front, you can easily rearrange this almost like sheets of paper. So you can right click and delete that. So we talked about creating sheets, we've talked about renaming sheets, we've talked about deleting sheets. You can also quickly copy a sheet. So let's say I'm creating this sheet here that has this table, and I was playing around with the spark lines earlier. What if I would like to do something crazy and do another very large chart or something, and I want to mess with this data, or maybe I want to change some of these entries, but I really don't want to mess with my master copy here. For whatever reason, I'm just checking some stuff out. I want to test a formula or whatever, but I do not want to use this sheet. So all you have to do is make a copy of this sheet. So what you do is you want to drag it just like we're dragging it here, except you hold the control button down. So here's the control button, and then you grab it with the mouse and drag it out. Notice it changes to like a little plus sign right on the tip of my mouse. And then I let go of the mouse button first, and then you see 2013 sales parentheses 2 means it's a copy. And you can see when I go between these guys, it's an identical copy. So all formulas, all formatting, all bolds, highlights, titles, everything will get carried along with you. And of course, when you're done with whatever it was you were investigating, you can right click on this sheet and hit delete. So a couple of simple things in this lesson. We just wanted to kind of go over it because we've been doing this a lot, but we want to have it in one place. Create sheets, move them around, rename them, delete them, make copies of them. You want to keep your workbook organized, and the easiest way to do that is by managing your worksheets.